grandmother, Myrtle Dill. That I have had the pleasure to teach, and I love each and every one of them. So, anyway, awards, let's not get too fuzzy, right? So I'm going to ask the following students to please come to the front. Madison Chapman, Treasurer Jamire Ibika, Carly Colvin, Emily White, Kirstyn Dill, Autumn Foster, Dorsa Hughes, Hayden Johnson, Kinsey Lindley, Holly Montessori, Doug Verdier, Paige Steiner, and Archie Verdier. So this award is for the Who's Who among nursing students. This Distinguished Student Award is given to students who have high academic achievements, service in the community, leadership and extracurricular activities, and potential for continued success in their careers. Sigma Theta Tau. Oh, I'm sorry, those are your Who's Who among I'm going to ask the following students to please stay on stage: Riley Chapman, Larissa Hughes, and Sarah Willis. Here we're adding a new award. This is for the students who have done exceptionally well on benchmark testing throughout their nursing school career. So this is called the HESI Benchmark Award. The following awards are distributed based on highest HESI scores at each benchmark examination. So for this one, I'll ask the following students to stand in place to be recognized as high scorer in the following categories. So just stand until I release you all to sit down. It's my last chance to kind of boss you all around. So for fundamentals, Kinsey Lindley and Archie Vergara. For pediatrics, Kirstyn Dill and Hayden Johnson. For maternity and family health, Leah Smith and Archie Vergara. For pharmacology, Dorsa Hughes and Carly Colvin. For medical surgical, Helen Bodley and Leah Smith. For mental health, Paige Steiner and Larissa Hughes. For RN management and leadership, Emily Coyne and Doug Verdier. And then for our final RN exit exam, which encompasses all the content throughout the program, we have Alexa Learley and Paige Steiner. Congratulations, guys, on all your hard work. So every year we do the Outstanding Senior Award. So I'm going to first ask all the nominees to stand up, and then we'll announce the winner after we kind of describe the award. So outstanding senior nominees are Doug Verdier, Larissa Hughes, Kirstyn Dill, Riley Martin, Madison McAfee, Taylor Strickland, Riley Montessori, Autumn Foster, and Emily Green. Each year, the senior class is given the opportunity to nominate a peer who demonstrates leadership qualities, exhibits caring and concern in the classroom setting, exhibits caring and concern in the clinical setting, has a GPA of at least 3.0, is active in at least one SWOSU School of Nursing Association, participates in community service. You may hear this a few times, but each of these students, both standing and sitting, is outstanding. Nearly every day they remind me why I chose nursing education. They do grumble at times, but man, do they shine when they learn. This class seeks out knowledge, excels in patient care, and has a love for learning, despite what you may have heard over the last few weeks with final testing and coaching. The winner of this award is an outstanding, well-rounded student who has been on nearly every SWOSU nursing committee that we have to offer. This student is a community member in several communities. The peers of this student offer praise for willingness to help and serve others, perform nursing skills and critical thinking tasks with ease, takes care and thoughtfulness with the feelings of those around her, and demonstrates excellent teaching strategies to patients and peers who need her assistance. The winner of the Outstanding Senior Award is Lorsa. Award is the Golden Stethoscope Award. Please stand as I call your name. Kirstyn Dill, Riley Martin, Madison McAfee, Taylor Stricker, Amanda Riley, Archie Rivera, Haley Thompson, Sarah Willis, and Kinsey Stricker. The Golden Stethoscope Award is given to a student who best demonstrates the spirit of nursing, consistently puts the needs of others above their own, it demonstrates a high level of integrity, and consistently demonstrates caring for others. As with the first two awards, I would love to give this award to everyone on this list. The class is such a good class with so many hidden treasures. Parents, I want to take a minute to commend you on the students that you have raised that have blessed me and the rest of our faculty throughout the semester. What a lovely job you've done raising our next generation of future nurses. Thank you for letting us be a part of their lives. The winner of this award is a student who I initially thought of as very quiet. What I've noticed as time has progressed is that the student is actually being thoughtful of others and waiting to give others the opportunity to answer first. The student looks to build the confidence of those around her. She gives feedback to peers and has been noted as helping others with homework, providing study guides, tips and tricks to her peers, advocating for others who are afraid to speak for themselves, and has been noted to approach difficult matters professionally and with humility. She's juggled nursing school and soccer and is preparing to care for Oklahoma's tiniest humans in critical conditions. The winner of the 2023 Golden Stethoscope Award is Kirstyn Dill. Our final graduate award is the Personal Evolution Award. The senior students nominate peers they believe meet the qualifications for this award. Nominees that I'm going to ask to stand are Kirstyn Dill, Doug Regier, Hayden Johnson, Riley Martin, Madison McAfee, Taylor Stricker, Angela Bidari, Treasurer Chimera Obika, Amanda Lyerly, Raina Barker, Holly Montessori, Madison Chapman, Archie Bergera, Haley Thompson, Tyler LeBlanc, Maria Smith, Kenzie Stricker, Paige Seiler, and Kellen Roberts. This award is presented to a student who best demonstrates positive personal and/or professional evolution since the beginning of nursing school and has a GPA 3.0 or better. Again, I want to share with you that we have such a bright and wonderful group of students standing here. There isn't a single student in here that I wouldn't say is deserving of this award. They're all wonderful, evolving human beings full of compassion, knowledge, and love for those around them. But only one person can receive this award. The recipient of this award is a student who truly desires to be an outstanding nurse. This student studies the underlying pathophysiology, and strives to ensure that patients understand the disease process and are getting the best care possible. This student has been recognized by peers as incredibly intelligent, adaptable, and having noticeable personal style and personality. The student receiving this award has seized the opportunity to overcome many hurdles throughout the last 2 years. The recipient of the 2023 Personal Evolution Award is Treasurer. We will ask the following students to come to this stage for the graduation. Which is a GPA of 3.75 and above. We have Autumn Foster, Katie Johnson, Sarah Willis, Holly Montessori, Kirstyn Dill, Archie Bergera, Laura Hughes, Carly Duncan, Emily White, and Emily Boyle. From Doug and Autumn.
Good afternoon. My name is Doug Rick.
We already introduced ourselves like 30 minutes ago, but we're back.
Yeah, you're right. Let me start over. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I don't know. Let me ask your nurse.
Hey, we do realize we can't make that joke anymore, right?
Once again, you make a great point. In my defense, this speech was written prior to the ceremony.
Fair enough. As you can tell, I still don't think it's fully set in that today is the last day, and we are finally done with nursing school.
So you're saying no more 500 question EAQs worth literally 1 point? No more waking up at 4:30 in the morning to drive to the city for clinical? So you're telling me I never have to read another nursing textbook ever again?
Doug, we didn't even do that when we were in school. Okay, no more of that either. But that also means that we won't be relying on Kirstyn to print off PowerPoints for us for every single lecture.
And we won't get to laugh again in the middle of lecture at Leah sending memes in the group chat to keep us motivated.
And don't forget Tyler, updating the countdown to graduation on the whiteboard since the very start when we had 640 days to graduate.
Fast forward to today. There are only 2 more days until the countdown is complete. Today is also the day in which we recognize that we have accomplished all that we have strived for and set our focus on for the past 2 years, or more years for some of us. These years have been filled with group study sessions, community outreach, volunteer hours, and most importantly, the opportunity to build friendships that will last beyond our years of SWOSU.
Just like in any program, there are highs and lows. As nursing students, we found that we were able to bond with each other over the uniquely demanding experience we faced together. Most weeks were jam-packed with seemingly endless lectures, clinical taking up 2 of the days that remained, studying for exams, as well as managing all the aspects of real life, like, work, kids, sports, all those important things. This taught us the value of having a support system. Without our friends and family, most of whom are here today, what we accomplished would have been much more difficult.
Yes, it's safe to say nursing school really does take up all of your time. I cannot imagine having the time to think about anything outside of nursing school.
But if I do recall correctly, didn't you get engaged just 2 months ago?
Let's stay focused here.
Well, speaking of engagements, I think now would be a great time to go through and congratulate all of our classmates on the big life changes that we've been able to witness during nursing school. First, congratulations to Courtney, Sarah, Katie, Helen, Anna, and Doug on their engagements.
Congratulations to Dave Simon, Raina Barker, Emily Quarles, and Emily White on getting married while in school. Congratulations to Autumn McLemore on her pregnancy, and to Tyler on becoming a dad here in June. Finally, congratulations to Lexi for giving birth to a handsome baby boy, and to Anna for giving birth to a beautiful baby girl. Now it is time to give some much needed love to our professors. Our professors have played a key role in building us into the nurses we will be once we leave Southwestern. We would like to recognize each professor for how they have poured into our lives. Thank you, Professor Blatnick, for immersing us into the world of community nursing and always keeping lectures short and sweet. Thank you to Professor Lonebear for keeping us engaged in lecture with the goodie bag prizes and for providing all of the diverse cultural perspectives we may encounter as a nurse. Dr. Hume, thank you for teaching us in depth about medications and disease processes in a way that we could understand as first semester nursing students. Thank you to Professor Wood for hopping into your first semester of teaching our class with enthusiasm and an open mind. Professor Goucher, thank you for giving us all of the pediatric tips and tricks and for making simulation labs slightly less nerve-wracking. Professor Frohnberger, thank you for encouraging all of us every single day, especially with your positive affirmations and for being available to talk in your office with a no appointment necessary policy. Thank you, Professor Pierce, for being the best hype woman for each and every one of us and for always asking our opinions on how to improve nursing school for future classes. Professor Davis, thank you for being so approachable and for always putting our mental health first. Last, but certainly not least, Professor Kennedy. Thank you for being there in our first semester as babies to teach us the fundamentals of nursing. Then making a reappearance our last semester to tie up all the loose ends by teaching us the ins and outs of critical care. There are just a few things we would like for you, our classmates, to remember. Always remember why you wanted to become a nurse in the first place. You're going to have to do things you do not want to do. But if you remember why you're doing this, it'll help you keep a soft heart, soft and kind heart. Always be willing to help. A healthy work environment starts with helping those around you. What goes around comes around. Always go the extra mile for your patients. Advocate for them, even if this means stroking a doctor's ego from time to time. Take time for yourself,
recharge. Your job can and will be stressful at times. Find what brings you joy outside of your job and take time to do it consistently. Most importantly, be kind. In a world full of differences, you can control yourself. Don't let your circumstances define the way you treat people. Be the change we need, which starts by being kind.
As you step into a new unit, into your role as an RN, there may be times where you feel alone or unqualified. We've heard this many times before, but a final reminder can't hurt. Never be afraid to ask for help. Utilize your resources. There will never be a time where you know everything, but at the end of the day, being willing to work hard and learn will take you farther than anything else. Be a leader where you're at and do everything well. Your voice may be the only voice that advocates for your patient, so use it wisely.
Overall, I'd say that we have all come a long way.
To put it into numerical perspective, we have completed 872 clinical hours, 36 exams, 11 HESI benchmark exams,
Or more, depending on if we failed one the first time.
a seemingly infinite amount of EAQs, and in the meantime, we gained 4 class pets, including 2 bunnies, 1 raccoon, and 1 lizard.
Our class is full of capable nurses that will succeed in any specialty that they go into. As a class, we have 5 NICU nurses, 1 PICU nurse, 3 pediatric nurses, 5 labor and delivery mother-baby nurses, 3 intermediate care nurses, 1 medical surgical nurse, 1 OR nurse, 2 oncology nurses, 5 ICU nurses, 12 ER nurses, which is the best, and a few that are still exploring their options.
Looking back now, we are so grateful for the memories we have made as SWOSU nursing students. To our classmates, we wish you all the best of luck and happiness as you begin your journey as a new graduate nurse. Thank you once again for being here and letting us speak to you today.
Congratulations to the nursing class of 2023, and don't forget, titrate to life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doug and Autumn. You are dismissed. Thank you.